What up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Adulthood podcast. I'm Ian Ladd, this is DJ APM. We got another great episode here where we break down a lot of different topics.
So many.
We break down fuckboy, what do you call it? Fuckboy culture?
Yep.
Fuckboy culture. What age is a legal fuckboy? What's the appropriate dating age for your age group, dating age range? It's another good episode.
Don't get married at 24.
Yep, another good. You got to check it out. I'm in town. I'm in New York City for the whole month of August. So if you want to come check me out at a show, I'm either at the Stand, Gotham Comedy Club, or the Comedy Cellar. I'm here all month, and I go back on the road in September. And in September, I'm announcing all the new dates. We're going to the end of the year, not a weekend off.
Africa.
Yeah, but I'm here now. Thank you guys for listening. Like, share, and subscribe as always. Thank you guys for all the kind messages. We appreciate it. Welcome back to the Adulthood podcast. If you hear me struggling, it's because we started the episode burning sage.
Some sage.
We're cleaning the bad vibes.
Got the negative energy out of here.
Got the negative energy out, and now I'm good to go.
There you go.
But the room feels. I don't feel any bad vibes.
I feel positive energy here.
No, everything's good. All right.
Alrighty.
I'm Ian Lara. This is DJ Ocho PM.
Sí, claro que sí.
We got Johan doing the sound and Ash Cash, the AI,
Woo, woo, woo.
behind the glass.
That's right.
Fix your mic, Ash.
The Ash Hive starts after this episode.
Yeah, I think people just want somebody to be against us. I think people that listen to us.
The world isn't enough.
Yeah, that's true.
You need one more?
Yeah, welcome back, baby. We're in it. What is this? August? This is like mid-August.
Yeah.
This is like mid-summer.
This is the booty of summer.
Yeah, we're like through it. It's the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
This is like people went on vacation, most people, and
kids are starting to go back to school.
Yeah, the kids are starting to go back to school down south. Down south, they've been in school for like a month.
Yeah, they start August 8th.
Yeah,
something crazy like that.
Down south is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, the summer's winding down. Wait, how was your summer been?
How's my summer been?
Yeah.
Like the usual adult summer, working.
Yeah,
my ass off.
Yeah,
every day. But
Sure.
it's amazing because I'm fresh off of vacay. Once this one comes out, I'm fresh back from Europe. Shout out to everybody in London town.
Yeah. But your first time in London?
It's gonna be my first time as an adult.
Yeah, you went as a kid?
Yeah, when I was 2. I got family out there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, my family is like basically everywhere, like the Avengers.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've been to London. It's great. I filmed a TV show in London.
Which one?
It was a travel show.
Okay.
It's called Word of Mouth.
Okay.
It's on Reach TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I got to go all over town. They all speak funny, and then I got to like do all the things, all the sightseeing things.
Did you like Big Ben?
Yes. That's a clock.
One of the castles out there.
Yes, the palace.
Pretty sure there's a bridge, right?
There's a bridge, the Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
London Bridge.
Don't their police look funny?
Yeah, they don't have guns.
They don't have guns.
Yeah.
There's buses where it's like
basically... The buses are 2 stories and they're red.
It's like a New York apartment.
Yep.
The phone booths are very popular.
The phone booths, yeah. Okay. Those are just, they don't work anymore, I think.
Really?
I mean, I don't know anyone that uses the phone booth.
Homeless people?
Who they call
hold on.
Unhoused.
Yeah, shout out to the unhoused. I'm sorry.
Shout out to the unhoused listeners.
I know you can't say that anymore. Yeah, my bad.
Shout out to the unhoused.
Yeah, shout out to the unhoused.
You ever had a friend who was basically homeless, but he was just like staying over girls' houses?
Oh, I thought like staying with like you, because I was that friend. Like, you never, sometimes you jammed up. You got to stay on the couch.
You were staying at people's couches?
I was unhoused. Yeah.
For how long?
Maybe like 2 weeks after college.
Yeah, that don't count. But I have friends. I got a couple friends who like, they would just like, they had a home. Like, I'm not saying that they had a home, but for whatever reason, they didn't want to, they got into it with their family, whatever. They would just run away, but they would not have, like, when I say run away, these are like adults in their 20s, but they just would not, they would just meet girls, like, and just stay over their house.
That's crazy. Like, I know some friends that do that too. One of my friends is still married.
He
overstayed his welcome, and she said,
and they got married.
Yeah.
Damn. Now this is funny. This is a funny thing because I feel like from a woman's perspective, have you ever felt like a guy just needed a house?
Like he's just staying here because he needs a place to stay. Like, you ever
gave me that vibe? Like, do you like me for me, or do you just need a couch?
And he.
I usually go over to places.
Yeah,
I'm not inviting people. I like my space.
Yes, yeah.
I think that's a man thing. you bring up a good point. Like, you have to have your own space, like either with roommates or by yourself. Like, you know, once you reach a certain point, women are very judgmental if you don't have your own establishment for them to come and watch your Netflix and steal your hoodies from. What do you think?
I think yes. I think it is very adult to have your own spot, your own place where you could bring people. But I think sometimes I feel like ladies judge men for these things when it's like, well, what's your house? Let me see your house.
Mm-hmm. You bring up a good point.
But at the same time, I do think, look, if you're in between jobs or homes, you're trying to be a rapper, whatever, I get it. It's going to be tough times.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. As long as you are pursuing something, though, right?
Okay.
That's like the important thing. Like,
okay.
If you don't have your own space, you're like, I'm on the grind right now. That's cool.
Okay.
That's fine. We all been there.
Yeah.
That's fine. You hustle it out. But if you don't have your space and you're just doing nothing, I don't think you're an adult.
There's no room for you.
Yeah. There's no space.
Room in this minivan for you. Get out.
Yeah.
This is your stop.
Yeah. Now it's
very harsh, but
I do know friends who, like, we literally would go out back in the day when we was on the scene, you know, we go out to like Applebee's or whatever.
That was big.
That was a thing. It was 2-for-1 drinks. Are you kidding me? That was that was like the spot. And he would be like, you know, I'm gonna talk to a girl, I'm gonna talk her up, and then I'm gonna have a place to sleep tonight. A place to lay
That was
my
the
head.
mission. Bro, I have friends like that too. Like, that was their mission, especially after the thing. It's crazy about college because they force it on you and you take out $100 million worth of student loans, and then you graduate and you can't find a job because you don't have no experience.
Doing a podcast
and all this blah, blah,
that
blah,
no
blah,
one
blah.
listens to.
Yeah.
You're not successful in your career. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, I had friends that was their mission. Like, they would come from another state, Jersey, Connecticut, and they were like, all right, bro, the last train is leaving at 1 something. So basically, if we stay past this point, we're not going to be able to get home until like the trains start up at 7-8 o'clock in the morning to go to those further regions. So you gotta hit. You gotta find someone who you can entertain enough where she at least wants you to come to her house so you can have a place to stay. That's crazy to me. I never lived that lifestyle.
Me neither. I was never a stay over. I can't stay over at nobody's house.
No.
Like, I'm that guy. Like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter what time it is. I'm going home.
But especially like
I'm going home.
When you like get some success and your home is nice, like, I want to go home. I'm not staying here. It's your badass kids. Or
even before that, I'm going home.
Dead cat or your eye gouging tendencies or
I think I could count.
Basically,
I could count on
traumas.
one hand the times I slept at a girl's house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
it's scary there.
Yeah,
especially if they don't know how to, you know, maintain a house.
Yeah, you bring up a good point there because that's like you run across that.
Oh man, and you know you're talking to guys.
I told you about the roach on the hat story, right?
No, you did not.
Oh, the roach on the hat story.
Please,
you sure I didn't tell you this?
No, you didn't.
Well, speaking about what you talking about, this is why you don't go over people's houses that you don't know. You know, one time I was on the road. I won't say the city I was in. Side the road, and I went over. I got invited out. Oh, come back, have some drinks at the place. Mm-hmm. When I get back, I say, yeah, all right, we'll go, whatever. You know, I'm 24, young. We get to the place. It is a full slum.
Oh my goodness.
A full slum village. Like, it looks like I'm from New York City and I haven't seen slums like this.
Wow.
Like that rundown.
Wow.
But it doesn't look. It looks run down, but not really. Like, it don't really look unsafe.
Okay,
but it just looks
gonna say
run
dangerous.
Down. Yeah, it don't look dangerous. We go to the place, and it is, when I tell you, till this day, one of the filthiest places I have ever seen.
Whoa!
It was dishes through the up, like stacked, like it looked like a cartoon, like how high it was stacked, like just walking in, I was like.
And so did she come to your show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stacked, dishes stacked to the thing, just mess. Like, it was like food. Like, one thing is to have a mess. Like, one thing is to have clothes, which it was that.
Okay.
Which it was that too.
Yeah, and that happens.
But it's and that's like women. Sometimes they getting ready, they just throw everything all over the place. That can happen. Mm-hmm. But it was also food dirt, like kept food.
And
all
you
over the place.
you walked all the way inside the apartment.
I used to treat my life like improv. I was always yes and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very dangerous method to live life.
I'm not sure I walked away from a situation. I'm not sure in my 20s I walked away from a situation. Like,
that's why we're the #1 podcast.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, but look, if the people judging me, I wouldn't have these stories if I would have said no. When she opened the door and I saw the big thing and food thrown all over the place and
you
clothes,
continued.
I could have walked out. Yeah,
you probably should.
You guys would have probably walked out, but I knew that one day I may have a podcast and I may need content.
The #1 podcast.
So I was like, let me see.
Okay,
let's see this through.
Give her.
I go in. I asked to use the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Go in the bathroom, bro. Terrible. Like, just filth. Like, just filth.
Oh, no.
I don't got no analogies. Just filth. We sit down.
You sat down?
I wasn't going to stand.
Oh, my God.
You were supposed to stand?
Oh, my God. Hell yeah. So you can make an emergency exit. You never seen a horror movie?
The living room was the nicest place in the place. And that was filthy. But it was the nicest place in the thing. So I sit down and I take my hat off and I put it on the ledge right here. Boop, put the hat. Boop. And I start talking like how we're talking. Boom.
Conversation.
I see her eyes go to my hat. Like how your eyes just went to the hat. That's how she looks at the hat. She then reaches over me. Like I watch her reach over me. She goes to the hat and she flicks boop, a roach off of my hat. Flicked it. Far. It went into like the wall. Bang, flipped the roach over the thing. And then we kept talking like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. You know what's crazy about the thing? She herself was like a clean person. Like if you saw her out, you would be like, this is a clean, pristine person.
She lived there by herself?
No, she had a roommate.
How old was she?
I would guess in her 20s at some.
Like younger 20s?
Yes.
So she didn't.
I was in my young 20s.
She didn't know anything. She's basically fresh out of college. It'd be different if you were a grown woman, but like
she wasn't grown for sure.
She definitely wasn't grown.
Like
she was probably like a kid. Like you said earlier. Did you say it earlier or the last show? If you're like 24, you're probably still not an adult. She's a child.
That was the last show.
Y'all were children.
What would you do, Ash, if that happened to you? You ever been to a filthy guy's house?
Yeah.
That happens often, right? I assume.
But I mean, like, I'm a messy person too.
Sure,
so
but mess and filth and dirt is different.
And clothes messy?
Clothes messy is different.
That happens.
That happens, yeah. That happens. I'm like a neat freak.
Yeah.
I'm like a Virgo neat freak. Like I've had people come to my house and be like, think like a girl lives there. Because everything is just like
clean,
like organized.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I feel like a clean environment that also leads to clean thoughts. That's what they say in feng shui and all of these.
Like magazines. If I see mess, I think my life is a mess. I think my life is in chaos. If I see chaos.
But you know what? Like,
but everyone. There's times we're on the road, we're doing this. Yeah. There's times where you just haven't got to it.
But you know what's difficult too? Where like that chaos, you know where everything is, because like you're just so attuned to your environment. Where like if something is off, like somebody touched something. Yeah. Like hold on, that's not my desk was.
Where did I put my roach?
Yeah. Like who flicked my roach? That's the title.
There you go. That title.
That's the title.
Who flicked my roach?
Damn, nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And so what happened the next day? Did you stay?
Yeah, we hooked up, and then I came back the next day.
And that was what I was gonna say. That's the terrible part about being a man.
I came back the next day, and it was cleaner.
Okay,
it was cleaner.
That's the terrible part about being a man.
So maybe in all fairness, maybe I just caught her on
the wrong day.
The sheets were probably not washed at all.
Like herself.
The sheets.
Oh, the sheets. Yeah. They didn't look washed. Oh. Shout out to the 20s, the roaring 20s. It was good times,
that's
fun
a
stuff.
Great time. That's crazy.
Boy, you guys never did anything disgusting in your 20s? He without sin shall cast his first stone.
We're taking it biblical here, right? Taking it to church.
But in your situation, was it ever so dirty that you were like, I want to leave?
No.
All right, yeah. You got to live more.
Guess so.
What about you, Johan?
I mean, I was in a relationship where it was like,
like with a dirtbag.
I guess, for lack of a better term.
And how long was the relationship?
7
like,
years.
No,
like five, 6.
You did a term.
Yeah. I mean, we dated through high school, through half of high school, and then like after high school too.
But did y'all live together after high school?
Yeah,
and she was a
man,
a filthmeister.
That's crazy.
What's up? Look,
flex.
I don't mean to make it about gender.
Yes,
but I feel like when a lady is more
dirty.
Yeah, it hurts me more.
Yeah, it's definitely unattractive. Yeah. It's an emotional response.
Although it's no excuse for men. You a grown ass man. You should be clean too. There's no excuse.
That is 100% a fact. That is an adulthood pod tip.
Yeah.
Bling. Can we get the sound effects for that? Because that's true. But the thing is, who's teaching them?
Us. Clean your fucking room.
Subscribe.
Clean your fucking room.
Subscribe. Tell a friend. We're saving lives out here.
Yes. You
Parents,
shouldn't be.
This is the episode for you. Play this for your kids.
What's your take on a dirty car? You ever been in a car where you're like, what the fuck is
that
going on?
That gives me the highest level of anxiety.
Yeah.
Like I can't trust you, and like I'll just rather take an Uber. Like, and
if you get in my car at any given moment, you would think that I do Uber. I've been asked, do you do Uber? I was like, why would you think I do Uber? Because it's so clean and it smells so nice.
Yes. How often do you get your car washed?
I used to have a membership at a car wash.
Once a week?
What? Twice
a week.
Twice a week. It was unlimited.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3 times.
Okay.
Sometimes 3 times.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was the car wash was like 2 blocks from my house.
Was it hand wash though?
No, it was machine and then they were wax and
I
wash.
still do hand wash.
Well, hand washing is good, but in New York, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to find, and also they try to charge an arm and a leg for it. But you don't need to do hand wash. Just get a regular car wash. My car, spotless. Clean interior. And there's nothing on the seats. You're not gonna get in my car and I'm gonna have to take shit off the seat. Hold on, let me take the. That's not happening.
Yeah.
Ain't no napkins, no Dunkin'. You know.
It's ridiculous. And then like not only that, but like you're not I felt the first time I had to like give my car keys to valet to park my car, I almost had like a panic attack because it's just like. You know,
driving a man's car is like sleeping with his woman.
Honest, legit. Like
when you get her back, it's not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same. My settings is off.
The seat gonna feel
radio. Like my black ice is not smelling like black ice.
Right? Why don't smell like black ice no more?
Like black ice. Like who touched this? It's ridiculous. But
it's very intimate.
Good point. Clean your car. Clean your apartment. Wash your clothes. Like do some shit to like maintain yourself as a person.
Some people are just not clean.
But we live in a not clean era.
Shout out to the not clean listeners. We're not talking about y'all. We talking about other people.
And shout out to all adulterers. But we live in a not clean era.
Yeah, yeah. And look, am I part of the problem? Yeah,
probably.
I went in. I could have left the apartment, but I didn't. Did I say anything about it? No.
No.
I got a roach flicked off my hat, and I just act like nothing happened.
That is crazy.
So am I contributing to the pandemic, the epidemic of dirty? Yeah,
1,000%. Sure. Did you like Lysol your hat when you left?
Did I? No, I think I just got rid of it. I think it was one of my hats. So it was like my own hats that I made. So I have more of them.
So I just let it go. Okay.
So I just let it. I think I just left it there.
Okay.
Like,
this is yours.
I signed it and I left it for.
Yeah. Did you sign it Roach? Like Roach to be something like that, some shit like that.
Dedicated to the Roach from me and Lara Live.
Yeah. But then have you ever gone to you ever gone to a house that it was too clean where it was just like, no, but you're a neat freak.
There's no too clean.
There's no too clean. Okay.
There's no too clean.
Yeah, because like, you ever been to a house where it's just like, I think a sociopath lives here. It's heavy. There's not one piece of dust.
You've been to that?
You've been there?
You've had that?
Well, someone was like moving in and like it just like looked like there was like nothing there because like, they were still mid moving in. But like, yeah, it was like there was one couch and nothing. And I was like, I'm about to die.
Yeah. What is that? Like, why does that happen?
Did you get a warning before? Because you got to warn. If you just got one couch and no other, you got to warn. You can't just walk people in. They expecting a full furnished apartment. You just got one couch.
It was like a 10-minute warning, not like a multiple hour warning.
Did they
like, hey, I just moved in. I don't have any furniture.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's not bad. But if I've been living here for 10 years and you only have a couch.
I mean, some men, they have their TV on the floor. On the floor and eat Chinese food
and drink
TV.
beer. Yeah. That was me till 27.
Yeah. I couldn't sleep in my apartment until it was fully furnished.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just. That's just I just have a. Girls say it's the Virgo in me.
Is that what it is?
That's what they said.
What's that? September. Okay. Well, if you go back to episode 1, Mercury is always in retrograde. What are some other Virgo archetypes?
They're perfectionists. They're perfectionists. They're very particular. There's some may say they're argumentative. Some may say they negative. They always want to be right. They tend to be clean. They're earth signs, so they're grounded, and they have common sense to a fault.
You know what I think about like astrology though?
It's bullshit.
I mean, on one side of the spectrum,
yeah.
But on the other side of the spectrum, it's just like there's a lot of work that went into this bullshit. You know what I mean? Where it's just like really precise and it's math based, where it's every 12 months and 28 days and 30 degrees, and it's a full circle and it's 12.
There
and
is something
and the house
like,
and the rise. And it's like, all right, like this got to be like some Harry Potter.
Was it the Mayans?
Somebody. I think it wasn't J.K. Rowling.
I think was it J.K. Rowling?
I think so.
No, that's
somebody.
Harry Potter.
That's Harry Potter. Okay, somebody, one of them writers, because like they created a whole damn system. Like, what's his name? What's Star Wars? Luke?
George R. Martin.
Yeah, him. That's Tolkien.
Tolkien's
one of them. All of them.
50 Shades of Grey.
Him too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really extensive.
Is that the same author?
I think so. He snorted. Bing. Is that not the same author? Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the Adulthood Pie, we're here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some aspects of it definitely are bullshit. Oh, I don't date Aries men because this is blah blah blah. Like, come on.
It goes back to what we were talking about last episode. If you cutting out guys for like the month they were born in, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Do you have those type of things? Like, I won't date this guy because he was born go bald.
Yeah. I'm a Taurus, but we go bald too. No. Yeah.
I like astrology, but I don't know enough about it to be like, I'm not gonna ever date a Capricorn.
Okay. Yeah. I just think it's just very interesting how vast it is and how long it's lasting. That's just like The Simpsons.
Millions of years. Yeah. When did astrology come out? Does anyone know?
The Babylonians are the ones that came up with it.
Babylonia.
Okay.
That was Prince's
wife. Yeah. Purple Rain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple Rain.
Around that time.
Yeah. That was a crazy era.
It was.
Prince was 5'2"
and had a glow
with heels on
and had a glow
and could take your woman.
Steal your girl.
Yeah.
Everybody that said that.
You didn't know that about Prince?
He was 5'2".
Like 5'1", I think.
No way. I did not know that.
Prince Rogers Nelson. And everybody that said that they saw him said that he had a glow about him. Like, he had to be tapped in.
You couldn't look him in the eyes.
You couldn't. And he walked with his ass out.
Yeah, had a deep voice. Had all the women.
It would make pancakes after playing ball.
Yeah. I think he was the first, like, gender fluid.
He definitely was. Like, he definitely was.
Mainstream, like, gender fluid. Yeah. What is gender?
That was the thing, though. Like, I think it was called androgyny. Like, when you see
androgyny, wasn't that a show on UPN?
I think so. With a flex.
I think it was. Oh no, that was Star Trek.
Okay.
What was androgyny?
Androgyny is basically what's going on today. Non-binary, non-gender.
Oh, the non-binds.
You play on both aspects of
aspects.
Yeah, all aspects, no aspects, or just aspects. Period. But that was the thing. That was big. You know, they used to walk around with purple.
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah. You have. I know a
Jerry
couple
curls.
non-binaries. They're cool. They're good people.
Them is the shit.
They is cool.
Yeah, them is the shit.
But I think if you're cutting off like like if you're using astrology I feel like some girls just want to cut guys off. Like they just want to, but they just want the smallest dating pool possible.
But not even with the right reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just want to eliminate men.
Not
like,
even
for all the like they just whatever. Like no red flag. I'm out. Pack it up. Go home. I'm out of here. It's like
he was born on the 5th.
Yeah.
In a leap year. No, I don't trust him. What? Who are you tapped into?
What happened? Whatever happened to like just being a fuckboy because it's who you are?
Instagram.
Not because of the month you were born in.
TikTok.
That's what happened?
Yeah. It became a thing.
TikTok.
You had to assign being a fuckboy with something else to, grow your following.
What is a fuckboy? What do you think? We never sat down and found a clear definition for it.
This feels like...
I think of it as like a frat boy. Like, or like, like someone who's just like fucking around. Like, I don't know.
Isn't everyone just fucking around?
I guess, yeah. All guys. Fucking around. Every guy's a fuckboy.
Deep.
Everyone is fuck around is genderless.
Deep. That's a t-shirt.
There you go.
Johan, sound effect.
Fuck around is genderless.
Yeah, but aren't you? Yeah. Isn't everyone just trying to figure shit out?
I got called a fuckboy one time, and this
did it hurt your feelings?
It did, but it generally wouldn't. It generally wouldn't hurt my feelings.
But why this time?
I like to own up to it. But a girl said that I was a fuckboy because I brought a date to I brought a date somewhere, and they saw me there, and they were like, I didn't know the person, I didn't know them at all. They were just like, they judged the girl by how she looked, and they was like, he's a fuckboy. And I was like, that was a girl I was dating. Like, what is fuckboy about that? I brought a girl I was dating to somewhere, and you saw me with her, and they were like, yeah, he's a fuckboy. He was with this type of girl. Like,
was this a family function, or did you know the person?
No, it was like a thing.
Did you know the person who was calling you a fuckboy?
No, I did not know. I did not know the person. I heard it through a third party.
They just judged the whole scenario.
They judged me off of her. Yeah, which is like a woman judging a woman. Women hate judging the men. Women do hate women. That's I got that tatted, I think, on the back. That's over there. That is a big thing. But yeah, so that was a girl judging a girl to judge me. Like three-way judging.
That's another t-shirt. That's like a move in like Scrabble, a three-way judgment.
Three-way judgment.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And that bothered me. I'm like, you call me a fuckboy because I brought a girl I was dating. It wasn't just a random date. Like, I was dating her. Like, you didn't like how she was dressed or how she looked. But it's like, I thought we weren't supposed to judge a book by its cover. Pages.
You know what it is too? I feel like you don't even have the room to make mistakes or do anything anymore. It's like you're supposed to be perfect, but that's not what this shit is about.
No.
Like, you learn from the experiences. And like, to piggyback off of your story, I remember I had gone to a wedding. So a couple of my friends, they got married maybe 2, 3, 4 years after school, right after college.
Yep.
And one of the bridesmaids was friends with the bride that, we basically all went to school together.
Yep.
And, we might have
family wedding.
Basically. We had a rendezvous. Me and that girl, we had a rendezvous in college.
I've been a girl named Rendezvous.
Oh, wow. Was she a stripper?
Yeah, she was
from
black.
Montreal? Probably. And so, I see the girl. I hadn't seen her since school. I see her at the wedding, and she's still holding a grudge against what had happened in school. And what happened in school, and like, it was...
This was like in the 70s.
Basically. Like, daishiki and everything. But like, what might have happened was fuckboy-esque, right? But it was honestly, I'm like 19, 20.
Come on, that's just unfair.
I'm not like, I'm figuring shit out.
That's just unfair.
Like,
you can't be a fuckboy till you can't even legally be a fuckboy till you're at least
25,
28,
27,
28.
Like, it's an ID.
Yeah.
So my thing was like, and
what do you think? You take it down?
No, I think fuckboy is ageless.
That's not fair. Y'all develop sense of mind at 13, 14. We don't get our prefrontal cortex developed till 25. We're literally children walking around with strong bodies.
That's like offensive. That's like an offensive thing you just said.
Yeah.
How can you say
that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had me as a man now, I understand because like I've gone through things and be like, oh, okay, like maybe but I didn't know. I wasn't intentional and I didn't know that I was hurting you, and like it wasn't like we were together. Like nothing had happened. So I was so perplexed by the grudge, like holding on to a grudge. Like, I was a teenager. I'm sorry. Like, and she's married. She was married with kids. I was totally dumbfounded by that. Like, your life is going pretty well. I'm here by myself, and you're holding this grudge against me. But it was very interesting. That was a point where it's just like, I need to like write this down because this is crazy to me.
Yeah. I wouldn't say your scenario is fuckboy.
Mine?
No, yours isn't.
Oh,
yours
mine?
Isn't. Yeah. Yours? Oh, no. Yours not. No, neither of your guys' situations I would consider like fuckboy.
Thank you.
Situation.
That's AI. Yo, Marty's never coming back.
Marty's gone. Stop asking.
She's gone. I appreciate that.
She's gone forever. I look at fuckboy like I look like it's like juvenile delinquency. Like, you have to charge me as a minor for the shit I did back then. I wasn't an adult then.
I had no context of adult life.
Right. I think you need to be 28.
You can't excuse all like bad decisions that happened before 28.
Well, the court of law does it.
28?
Well, I think we should move it up to 28. Vote for me, and the age of consent will be 28.
Oh,
yo, you get a lot of voters if you do that. That's what it's looking like now, honestly.
Like, how could you call a 19-year-old guy a fuckboy? Like, he's 19, he's living life, he's, slinging and slanging.
At least trying to.
Yeah.
And that's the funny part, because, like, at 19, 20, that shit wasn't working like that. Like, I still hadn't fully developed into my body.
No, I got circumcised at 19.
That's crazy. Oh, was it debris? Who did that? Rabbi Jenkins?
No, I went to a doctor.
Oh, you went to a doctor? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, because sorry, that's another story. Yeah. So, like I was saying, you're 19, you're 20. You don't really know anything. Yo, you just developed, you just now starting this body. And it's like, you're still programmed from society's norms, your friends' norms. Your friends are, like, think about it. You're only hanging around with 19, 20-year-old dudes. Your only contact with older people are your parents or your coaches or your teachers. So, like, it's not like they're your peers and they're just telling you what to do.
Shout out to the peers.
Yeah, shout out to the peers. So you're like, fuck everybody. I'm just going to do whatever.
Okay, how about this? To be a fuckboy,
yes,
you have to be considered a man.
Oh.
You can't be a boy.
I'm not touching that water.
Okay.
You can't be a boy. You have to be an adult man.
To be a fuckboy?
But what, like, is a man? Like 28?
What is man?
That's a good question.
That's a documentary. Excuse me.
What is man?
What is man?
I think technically 18, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That's you could go to war. You can't drink. So let's
move it. 5'2" until you're 22, right?
No, it was 14.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 25, I say.
Is man.
I'll give you 2 years.
25 is man?
25, you could be considered a fuckboy.
Oh, okay. But that's still not fair.
It's still not fair.
On both sides. And you don't realize it until you reach 30, like you were saying, that there's so much shit that you don't like, that you look back at 25-year-olds, 24-year-olds. I didn't know
better. You have to know better.
They literally just don't know better.
Yeah. It's like I'm saying, it's like a kid committing a crime. They don't know better.
I wouldn't go that far because some kids know better.
Like a young kid?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Like like a baby.
Yeah.
I was like a little toddler.
Just learn how to walk.
Just out here.
Uh-huh.
Trying to exist.
Did we ISO on that, Johan? Because that was great. Yeah, that has to be the clip.
Trying to exist.
That's a gift too. Yeah.
And then you calling me a fuckboy?
That's crazy.
Women just love having stuff to call back at us.
To throw at us. Yeah. It's our fault.
Yeah, we started
it's definitely our fault.
What are you going to do? 10,000 years, it was fun.
Yeah. It's not even our fault. It's their fault. Them 10,000 years ago.
Oh, yeah. We didn't start it.
We really did. We got handled all this at the time of change.
We didn't start the fire.
It was always burning and the thing burning. Shout out to the
Billy Joel?
Billy Joel and Sage.
We got the same agent. You know that?
You do?
Yeah, me and
Are
Billy
you gonna
Joel.
be at the Garden? You gonna have a residency at the Garden?
I could. I'm definitely gonna go see him. Yeah.
I'll play the piano.
My agency just merged and we have, like, I think Billy Joel, Metallica.
Is that like Uptown Girl? Yeah. And she's just living in the uptown world. Ooh.
Yeah.
I've been a lot of whites.
Yeah. And you do the weddings. The wedding circuit.
Familiar. Look, see.
Yeah. But yeah. So I think if it's one thing we could say is for certain, 25
is when you can be considered a fuckboy.
You could be considered a fuckboy.
So because basically you're online.
But if you're telling me a story about a guy you dated and you like he's 25 and you're telling me I might be like, but he's 25. He's just doing what a 25-year-old does.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, please.
Based off of your theory from, I think it was the previous episode where you said that, like, if you're a man, an adult man, 30 and up, and you're dating a woman who's between the ages of 20 and 24, you're basically a pedophile. Mm-hmm. Does that operate in the reverse? If you're a woman 30 and up and you're dating a man who's 20 to 24, is that pedophilia also?
No.
Please expound.
Well, I think at 20 to 24 is an adult in that you can make those decisions, right? Mm-hmm. And also, I was using hyperbole. I don't actually think a 20 to 24 year. If you date a 20, I don't think
is that Elon Musk hyperbole from LA to Vegas?
No, that's
Hyperloop.
I'm
sorry, my bad.
Close.
I'm there.
Yeah,
I heard high and I went for
hyperbole is like a joke, right? I was
metaphor.
I was using a metaphor in a facetious way.
Is that what? Don't you have like basically a master's degree in that?
Yeah.
A master's in hyperbole?
In hyperbole. Yeah.
That's a t-shirt. Okay, I'm sorry.
Johan, what's the definition of hyperbole?
Google.
An exaggerated statement or claims not to be taken literally.
Perfectly. This whole podcast is a hyperbole. We need to switch the name of the podcast to hyperbole. Dude, sometimes speaking of, I gotta break the fourth wall real quick. Because to all of y'all that be hitting me up saying, do y'all not understand sarcasm at all?
They don't.
People do not understand sarcasm.
It's not taught.
Yes, are we great actors and do we deliver it with like perfect delivery? Yes, I understand. But it's sarcasm.
You know what?
Hyperbole.
Can
hyperboles.
Can I break the fourth wall with you?
Yeah, please break it.
Not only are we great actors, do you realize that we're basically about to blow? Because the writer's strike, the actor's strike, they gotta come to us, bro. This is all off the top.
This the only entertainment y'all got.
All off the top.
And we about to start charging.
Shit, we about to be on the jet. It's about to be real ugly.
We about to start charging.
Yeah, it's about to be ugly. Sorry, I digress.
Is a exaggerated statement not to be taken literally.
Hyperbole.
That's what I was doing when I said 2024. Now, the fuckboy thing, that's literal. Take that literal. You can't call a guy a fuckboy if he ain't 28.
25. Oh, 28.
I went up.
28.
Man.
Take that.
I'm
Yeah.
upset.
I mean, shit, you can stay on your parents' insurance to 26.
So how about that? We split the difference. 26. When you get off your parents' insurance, you legally become
qualify
a
for a fuckboy.
I just passed legislation.
Yo, hold on. We got to put that in doctrine.
I just passed legislation. We got to make those shirts.
Yeah.
I just passed legislation shirts.
New York State.
When we make a new rule.
Are you a representative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Could you get on board with that?
All right, fine.
26?
Sure.
26
okay. 26.
Would you date an 18-year-old guy?
No.
Wow.
Would you?
No. 18-year-old guy? Absolutely not.
Girl.
Oh, girl?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Nah, hell no.
That's...
I think once you start reaching the age where, like, it technically could be your child, it gets difficult.
Well, I mean, you bring up a good point, but you get old enough, anyone could be your child, right? You get old enough, 30 could be your child. Once you're 50. But 50 to 30 is not terrible.
Is it though? No, it's not. It's
not terrible.
Especially like 50 in 2023. You know, everybody got a Peloton. Everybody's,
yeah.
Everybody's going to, at least if you have money,
50
going to
on
therapy.
TikTok.
Yeah,
they're TikToking.
Yeah, they're TikToking and shit. But like 60 and 30 is kind of, it's pushing gross. It's like,
50 and 30 not terrible.
No, but 60 and 30?
60 and 30 is pushing.
You've experienced my whole life.
Like pushing it. 60.
Yeah.
It don't sound good.
It. I think like 10 years is
10,
a good window.
I'll give you 15.
But as you get older.
Yeah, but you gotta be off your parents' insurance.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good start.
And I'll give you 15.
That's definitely a good start.
Would you date a guy that's 50?
50?
Yeah.
No.
What's your age range, if you don't mind us asking? Like, if you were taking a demographic, you fell between and
I don't know. That's a tricky question.
21 to 35?
Why is that a tricky question?
I don't know. That's a good age range.
21 to 35.
I'll take that one.
That's like the most people fall under that.
Yeah.
That's like advertisement dollars. Like that's the eyes that everyone wants.
Yeah.
21 to 35. They spend the most.
Yeah.
They have the most disposable income.
Okay. So, and then 50 is like, that's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
but
when you have that rule, so 36 is no?
Like, it's not hard and fast, I guess.
Yeah.
But 36 is a drastic difference if you're going off of like, if those are the extremes and then you're going inside, it's a drastic difference because 36 and 21, that's 15 years. Like you could be a baby boomer and a fucking
Wait, you said 21's in your range?
Yeah.
Oh, 21?
Yeah, 21 to 35. Yeah. So like that's a little
You're dating underage. If they're still under the insurance, I hope.
I'm 22. So
you were supposed to reveal that.
Still.
Are you feeling like Taylor Swift?
Anything.
No, but that's
cutting
AI.
that out.
She just came online. But
yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22. Did you play that at your birthday?
Yes.
Probably.
That's my shit.
So I guess 21. All right. But then 22 like and you can't do 18. Night.
No, I feel like that because they're not even in college yet.
No. I'm in college 18. I graduated at 17.
That's true. Me too. Nah, 22 and 18. Yeah, that's but for girls and guys, that's definitely a drastic difference because Yo, I know what I was thinking about at 18. There's no way I could like handle somebody 22, 23.
I dated a girl. I told her when I was 19, she was 24. 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And a nurse. You know how freaky they get.
She's a very freaky girl.
Yeah.
You know what?
We were just in different worlds. Like, she had a kid. She had a place.
She was a person.
Yeah. I was not a person.
No. You were still like basically, technically a teenager.
Yeah. 19.
And that
19,
range,
I live a crazy life.
18, 19, 20 is like basically purgatory. You're legal, but you can't fucking do shit.
Yeah.
And then like you try to get a fake ID, but then you realize like, oh my God, like technically I could be a terrorist because if
I had to get a fake ID to take her out. That's crazy, right?
Adulthood pod.
She didn't. I think I told her I was 21.
Really?
I lied about my age.
So does the ID say 21?
My ID said no. My ID said 25.
Really?
But I didn't show her my ID.
I was really thrown off by that wedding where she held that against me. But you know,
what did she say? Did she say anything?
No, but it was just her whole attitude where it was just like being very standoffish. I'm like, I haven't seen you. Have
that happened to me? How many years? Oh, it's only like 4 years.
I hadn't seen you in 4 years, and your life is going great. You're married with kids and like a house. I'm like still on my parents' insurance.
Yeah, some people take stuff personal.
I didn't know, and that was a learning lesson though. Where it's just like, okay, like you kind of have to be real aware of your actions. Like even if you don't have negative intentions, they come back towards you.
Yes. What'd you do?
I basically said that, and I was 19. I don't want a relationship. I just want to have random sex with.
See, this is where I get stressed out because a lot of times women will tell you that they want to hear the truth, and then you say that to them, and then you're a fuckboy.
You could have been an attorney.
That was pre-law.
I would have hired you.
Yeah, pre-law.
Because the way you just broke it down, like you could be in Law and Order.
Yeah, it's frustrating because if you tell somebody just tell me the truth, saying something like just tell me the truth implies that if you receive the truth, you're gonna take it gracefully. But you can't say just tell me the truth and then hear the truth and then get upset or want to call names or want to pull out knives. You can't do that.
That is an adulthood pod pro tip.
I think if you want to move to a place where, not us of course, but a lot of these men stop lying to women, as a collective, you have to start taking the truth better.
How did you get there?
To where?
That point where you don't want to continue lying.
Well, I had a thing where I didn't have that. I have friends who have like a sociopathic feeling of like lying or deceiving people. Like they can lie to anybody's face and they don't think anything of it.
Nothing.
Like
no repercussions.
Nothing of it. Like they don't care how it made you feel. They have no concern. I don't feel well when I don't feel good when I lie. I don't feel nice. I don't feel like a nice person.
Okay.
And I wanna be
a nice person.
Be a nice person. Yeah. So I try to tell the truth to the most. And when I say try, I mean I'm not saying that sometimes I lie. I'm saying that sometimes I might not be as blunt as I want to be.
Yeah.
But
you bring up a good point too.
Operating with honesty.
Where you also have to deal with like the repercussions. That's the part that I think that I was having the most trouble like dealing with, where it's just like, I think I'm doing the right thing by telling you the truth. Like, this is really what I'm not trying to commit. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm not trying to lead you on. This is where I'm at in my life. And it was like,
if you tell a girl you're dating, if you sit down with her and you say, hey, this is great. I think you're great, but right now I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I kind of just want to sleep around with different women. If you say that to her, she's gonna go on to tell her friends or anybody who asks about you that you're a fuckboy.
You're the worst person.
She's gonna say you're a fuckboy. So you could make an argument. So why not just lie and be a fuckboy? It's gonna be the same thing.
You don't win.
It's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose situation. This is the mansplaining podcast. Not just playing.
The hyperbole.
The hyperbally podcast.
Adulthood podcast.
Yeah. But at the same time too, man, like you also that comes with the maturity or whatever, where it's just like you also got to say, fuck it, I'm gonna stand in it. Tell your friends, this is and hopefully if they mature and they can listen to you like objectively, where it's just like, no, I stood on it, like, all right, yeah, that's her perspective and I respect her perspective, but like the truth of the matter is I said what I was gonna do. I was honest about it, and I also didn't want to hurt her.
If you lead with the truth, that's your get out of jail free card. If you told the truth, when she says anything, when you get questioned about it, you can stand on your 2 feet and say, I told the truth. I was honest about it.
But
that's the only difference.
Don't be a fuckboy and lie. That's where it gets fucked up. And there's a lot of them fuckboys just lying. Like, that's just gross. The worst feeling as a man is when another man is like intentionally lying to me, where it's just like, bro, don't try to fuck. Like, are you trying to fuck me? Please, you don't have to lie.
When
like,
you lying to me, I'm like, do you like me?
Like, what's wrong with you?
Why you lying to me?
Don't. Yeah,
that's, I mean, why?
No, and if that's what you're into, that's cool. But like, for
I'd rather
me,
you just tell me.
Yeah,
instead of lie to me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think a lot of men struggle with like breaking up. Johan, how did you break up? How did you break up? How did you and your lady break up? If you don't mind.
I mean, it was kind of a fallout. It was a pretty bad fallout.
It was mutual? Or?
Yeah, it was mutual.
Shit thrown? Like, did she, you know?
Shit was thrown.
She was Mexican?
She was tall?
She was Mexican.
Was she tall?
She was like I said, I'm 5'9", 5'10".
5'7".
Was she 5'8"?
She was like 5'6", 5'5".
Was she strong? You know.
I mean, she could throw some shit.
Ooh.
And you guys had a falling out, and then it sometimes you need that blow up. You need the big bang.
Yeah.
Especially out of a 5-6 year one. That's not going to be a sit down and have a conversation.
Oh no.
It got to be an explosion.
It was intense because the feelings was intense.
Yeah.
First time I got punched in the face was, woman try to break up. You breaking up with me?
When I meet people who have been into those long, like 6, 7, 8 year relationships and then break up, that got to be tough. Because at 8 years, you were planning on marrying that person.
Yeah.
That you thought y'all would just be together forever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like I guess there's also like, if you want to look on the bright side, there's like a freeing, like springtime, like, I'm back, baby. Like, what's up?
Ooh,
like, we outside.
Yeah.
Feeling.
But as a man, that period is kind of awkward too, because like, you basically did an 8-year bid. It's like when someone comes out like from jail, where like they're like,
you came home, but your friends don't do crime no more.
Yeah, they don't do crime no more, or like
they got jobs now.
What's this Instagram shit? Like you're still on like MySpace and stuff.
And my best friend is getting married.
There you go.
See,
he put up the life of crime.
Yeah,
we was on the opposite ends. Like he was doing he was going through it like just different chicks while I was in a relationship.
Yeah, the dream.
And then we flipped.
Yeah,
and now he's getting married.
Yeah, and you out here.
But you know what you learned? You know what you learned?
Like
how old are you, Johan?
24.
Oh, perfect. This podcast.
Oh, your brain is getting started.
This podcast is for you, basically.
Man,
for
it's
people,
giving him free gold.
For your demographic. I didn't even know you were absorbing all this free knowledge that we were giving it. I mean, I see you listening and you're very in tune to everything we say, but I did not know we were giving you a street education. But
video recording.
I'll say this. The thing you learn about this when you go through... He's 24 getting married.
Yeah.
Fool.
Your friend?
Fool.
He needs to listen to this too.
Foolish. Put him onto the podcast.
Oh, man.
I think the best thing you'll learn about this period is you'll learn that as you get older, you have to, everything is going to be by yourself. Like your boys will be your boys. They'll be there. But all you really got is yourself. And then once you meet your lady.
Yeah.
Like your boys, you can't count on them. No. I mean, he's 20. He'll be divorced in a couple of years, but by then you'll be probably with your first wife,
laughing at him.
Yeah,
like you silly Billy.
Yeah. This is the Adulthood podcast. Thank y'all for listening, man. We come here every week and we just give y'all free game.
Gold.
We charge you $0. We don't ask you for nothing. Not a penny. We don't have a Patreon. Nope. We don't have nothing.
This is all free.
It's all free. We just do it for the love. How many of y'all do stuff for the love for other people?
That's a great question.
Ask yourself.
We got to clip that.
How many of you guys are just doing stuff for the love? Just to give back? 2 philanthropists. 2 adulthood philanthropists.
That's a t-shirt.
That's who we are. Doing this podcast for you every week, and all we ask is that you like, share it, tell your friends, repost the clips. That's it. You don't got to spend a dime. That's so small.
Nope.
That's such a little ask.
In 2023, you can't even breathe for free. That's just
such a
like
little
a nickel.
Such
you know what I mean? Sorry. you know, I'm a big Uber eater. I'm a big Grub hubber.
Sure, you're rich.
And like, you know, I order from a breakfast spot and they charge you $70, and they charge you 5 cents for toast. Yeah. Like the actual act of toasting. And we're giving you this for free.
For free.
Philanthropy.
Free toast.
Oh, what was the word? Clairvoyant? No, what's the word?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole philanthropist.
Hyperbole philanthropy. The Doha podcast. I'm DJ APM. This is Ian Lara. Thank you guys for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode.
And finish off with Sage.
Later. Burn the sage.